Major fight before we did this. Isn't it great? Typical married couple.
And she's beating me with a 2x4.
Yeah, that's over there. I took it out of the camera. So this was yesterday's devotional. Get back here where you are. The 28th, but I still really liked it and I wanted to read it again. It's called A Barometer for Spiritual Growth. Okay. Since our Father wants us to mature in the faith, we should stop periodically and examine our life to see if we're making progress in this area. Physical growth is fairly easy to evaluate. All you need is a tape measure. Yeah. But how can you tell if you're growing spiritually? Let's begin by considering how children develop. Desires. Have you noticed that your childhood toys no longer interest you? The maturing process changes our desires in the spiritual realm too. When we're growing, the world's pleasures lose their appeal, while our hunger for God and His Word increases. We are eager to be with Him and share with others how He's working in our life. You want to read that one?
I can't even see it.
Yeah, I didn't get your glasses there. That's the wrong book. It's this book here.
Okay. Still can't see it.
Right, understanding. When you were young, your perception of the world was very limited. In the same way, we lack spiritual understanding when we're new believers. But in time, we begin to see life from God's perspective. Trials and temptations become opportunities for growth. And service for the Lord becomes an honor instead of a burden. Selflessness. The most obvious sign of a toddler's immaturity is his selfishness. He wants his way, and he wants it now. Can you read now?
A little bit.
Do you want to read it? You want to finish it?
And he wants it now. Hopefully that is no longer characteristics of you. A mature believer is submissive to the Lord, willing to wait and more concerned about others than himself. How are you doing in these three areas of growth? Maybe it's time to let go of a few childish ways in order to grow into a mature believer. The greatest evidence of maturity is love.
Sorry, I'm laughing because we're ridiculous.
When the Lord and other people have first placed in our heart, it's then that we most like Jesus.
We are most like, okay, this is just...
I told you I couldn't see that one.
No, I know, he can't see. Okay, so spiritual growth. Right now I feel like a child because, we just had like a major...
That wasn't major.
For me it was disagreement before we did this right now. And, I have to say, all right, a small, but still... Like, it's even like when you're on your way to church and you're fighting with somebody, your husband or your kids, whatever, then you go in church, you're like, hi, how are you doing? It doesn't work like that in the Pablo household. When we have an argument, like, I come in like, yeah, people at church are like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, yeah, we just had a fight just now, me and my husband. Yeah, that's what I do when we go in there. No joke. Anybody that's talked to me when we walk into church, I think Jeff Howell, maybe. Like, I think maybe one time I told him that. Anyway, so even when we do this, like, he always looks like the good guy because he just sits there and I'm the big mouth. Yeah, the angel. Anyway, we're still doing this and we still did it, even though we're sinners. I'll speak for myself.
Saved by grace.
Saved by grace. Okay, so that was it, a barometer for spiritual growth. And I apologize that I am this way right now. But we also our internet is totally off and we're a bit stressed because of that. Mike was on the phone with AT&T. It wasn't very fun. It's an ongoing problem in the mountains. So we don't have internet right now. And I'm not sure how I'm going to upload this for you. But you'll see it eventually. How are we doing? Only 4 minutes and 50 seconds? Would you like to say anything, Mike?
No, I think we should cut it short and let them enjoy it.
And there you have it. Pavlos.